it is an STM based flight controller, which is STM F405 RGT6. And also it is a Betaflight FPV flight controller. These are the BLDC motors and these are the props. Also there is an onboard IMU inside, which is ICM 42668. So this is the 3D printed universal joint which we have 3D printed, and for it to rotate in all the directions.
The drone automatically aligns with the zero angle, like zero roll as well as zero pitch, slight amount of disturbance. Still it is very finely aligning. It fetches the data from the EKF and then applies the PID algorithm. I can do that from this side also, and from also the pitch and roll axis. So it is aligning. So now the data of the EKF, we can see it in the plotter also. And the data is very stable due to the low pass and the notch filters that we have applied along with the EKF. And further we can also show the stability through the PID, like it is auto aligning itself, like I'm pressing hard and it is again aligning itself.
eYantra internship just transforms your personality directly into 180-degree turn. It teaches you passion and persistence. It also inculcates a never give up attitude inside you.
There are various aspects of robotics. One can never have knowledge about all the things at a time if he were to search it alone. But eYantra provides you that opportunity. It provides you with a peer group that has various and numeric types of projects that you would like to explore. And some of the projects you wouldn't have a hint about it. You can interact with the peers and get to learn about that project.
I remember that we are surrounded by a lot of self-balancing boards in our room. Oftentimes when I walk into their rooms, I get really motivated by looking at the self-balancing board balancing. And you get to learn a lot from the other projects too, because the technologies and the tech stack they use can be inculcated in your project as well. No matter if they are actually related to your field or not, you always have something to learn from them.
The one that I liked very much is the sustainability one, especially the idea that you can power an entire building's geyser system through only running a 2-ton AC. So that was unimaginable for me.
So I remember visiting the naval dockyard. Life of the people there is really tough, but still they have a smile on their faces. And we get to learn a lot from them because they were extremely energetic and they had a solution-oriented attitude in everything. It brings out a feeling of national pride in you and also forces you to work for the nation as well.
Whenever I would see a robot, I thought that how complex that mechanism would be, how complex the workings would be, how intricate the design would be. So it would be very difficult and very frustrating to make that robots. But later on I realized that if you follow a set of procedures in a step-by-step manner, that you can achieve anything.
One of the fear that initially I had was the fear of making mistakes. So initially I was tasked to design a CAD model and it was supposed to be balancing upon its center. I just mismatched the center and just shifted the pivot to somewhat off the center. So initially I thought that my mentors were really mad at me. But as soon as they took the project in their hands, they were like, wow, interesting. And the solution-oriented attitude really inculcated a lot of confidence in me. It tells you that mistakes can be seen not as just obstacles, but it can be seen as opportunities to learn.
Our seniors motivated and told us about the dynamic aspects of these internships and how you could learn a variety of things that you would not learn in any ordinary internship. Maximum people work on a software basis. They never get to interface the software with their hardware. So eYantra does that. We get attracted to see the different robots, how they work autonomously. And when we try to understand their mechanism, it's a very wonderful thing that we come across. So eYantra motivated and instilled a sense of inquisitiveness in me. eYantra taught me to follow a set of procedures to achieve anything in my life.
eYantra teaches you everything, a lot of things in your life. The journey is very tough and you struggle a lot. Never give up. Be very persistent throughout the journey. In the end, it would obviously be worth it.